Hey, what's up? It's Valar. Hope everybody's doing awesome. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today, I'm going to do a video on Lordly Legionary because I just maxed him out. I know he came out, I think, like Friday. If you've been playing the game more than, 120 days, I want to say. I just want to make sure on this. 120 days, I think, is no, 150 days, excuse me. 150 days you get Lordly Legionary. Do me a favor. Like and subscribe to the video too, please. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. And let me actually show you Lordly Legionary and what he does. He's in the Banner Lords. So before I even go into it, is this guy worth investing books in? I'm going to actually firmly say the answer is no. And especially if you're free to play, do not waste your books on him, is my opinion. He's got like really one specific niche use in Fire Knight, and he's not even that good there. He's just good for the mid-tier dungeons. So with all that being said, we're going to showcase him today. So attacks one enemy 2 times, places an extra hit if the target's under a 50% heal reduction debuff, places 2 extra hits if it's under 100% heal reduction, and then does this one hitter that's 75% chance of placing decreased speed for 2 turns, decreases the target's turn meter by 20% if the decreased speed debuff is placed. You get some extra damage, and this goes up to 100% with a 3-turn cooldown. This ability does actually hit kind of hard. So I've seen it pop off at like 70k. So it's actually pretty hard hitting, but still doesn't make him worth it. And then places a 30% reflect damage buff and a 15% continuous heal buff on all allies for 2 turns, which you can book to a 4-turn cooldown. That's good because the reflect damage counts if Fire Knight hits you. It counts as hits against his shield on the reflect damage too. So that is actually good. The continuous heal is nice as well. And I'll show you my Lordly Legionary here. Where the heck is he? There he is. Okay, so I put some decent gear on him, but I didn't put some stuff that's so god tier because I wanted to showcase him more in a little bit more realistic gear. I do have some pretty good gear though, but it's not amazing, and my HP is way low on him, so he's like super squishy. But 3,500 attack, 197 speed, 72% crit rate. That's the highest I can push to with the gear I wanted to use. 221 crit damage and 201 accuracy. So ideally, you'd like this number to be 30,000, 35,000 plus. So that's kind of like one of the things I'm missing on him. I'll show you the masteries real quick before I forget to with what I did. I actually went for the crit damage mastery because I just wanted to build more damage on him. I guess you could go War Master, but you're not going to use him in Clan Boss or anything. I just felt like I just want to try to pump as much damage to see if that would be good. But I guess War Master could proc on the boss, so that's actually maybe a better route to go. But this is just a build I went with and I wanted to showcase too. And then go down to get Lasting Gifts to hopefully extend the continuous heals and the reflect damage as well. And then just the accuracy stuff here with Lore Steel and whatnot. He's the good thing about him is he's free to play. So if you play the game, he's completely free to play once you get to the 150 day mark. And even people who aren't free to play, Fire Knight seems to be the hardest dungeon to really get through because it requires specific kind of setup or like it requires a whole bunch of stuff, and the Fire Knight shield's a big pain to deal with, really. I remember Fire Knight 13 or something being like the biggest pain to get through. And it was one of my last dungeons where I was able to push through and finally get to 20. And I actually needed Skull Crusher to do it. So I don't know if this guy is going to be by himself going to get you through a whole lot of Fire Knight content. That's just my opinion. But okay, let's look at his gear, which I didn't actually max out his jewelry. So we'll say I only did this because, look, this rolled twice. Its attack had some HP and attack. I just wanted to put some gear that's pretty not like amazing on him. Like, this is pretty good crit damage, but I didn't max it out because I just didn't want to waste the silver right now. But the rolls on here are just pretty bad, actually. And then accuracy, which rolled to defense and a little bit of speed. I would have actually liked it for him to roll more attack and everything too, but that's okay too. And then I will look here. Crit damage gloves I did put on him with some resistance, speed, HP. I would have liked crit rate on here, but I didn't have it. So is what it is. Attack percentage chest. This is just a rare piece chest as well. So it got double roll on the crit damage. The speed's okay. The other 2 stats are flat stats, not very good. 6-star speed boots are pretty good, right? Crit damage, accuracy, attack. Pretty nice speed boots. This piece of Cruel Gear is actually pretty dang good. Double crit, double speed rolls. Very nice piece there. Helmet that rolled triple crit rate, and then this shield that has crit rate and resistance. But none of it is like so insanely good gear. I feel like it's good, pretty good, but it's not the best. So anyway, I have much better gear on, much better heroes, and he's not worth spending that much time in. So we're going to showcase him in Fire Knight, and then I am going to showcase him in Dragon as well, because I did do a Dragon run with him. He's okay there too. He's not great, but he's at least usable, I guess would be the best word. I had Razin in this slot too before, which I feel like I'm losing a heck of a lot by replacing Razin with this guy. And the other thing too is I would almost feel like I'm better off to run 2 Cold Hearts right here too, rather than even bring him in at all. Like I bring Arbiter in for the res, which I need because these two are super squishy. But we'll go through here, we'll look, and hopefully he doesn't get weak hits, because the problem is he's negative affinity. So he can get some weak hits going on here. But on one of these in the first wave, he usually gets like a 70k hit, 50 to 70k hit. It all depends. Like, okay, there it was a weak hit. That hit that was 11,000. I think it's his outflank ability. Can actually be pretty dang hard, and he's already dead because mine's so squishy. So I guess I'm showing you how not to build the guy, but I'm just kidding. So I don't know. I wanted to do a video on him because I did take the time to max him out as far as masteries and gear goes, but I wouldn't waste the books. I mean, I feel like he's sort of a Vault Guardian to me, actually. That's kind of his purpose. And actually, in a way, I already regret doing the masteries on him. So that's the only reason I did it was for the video. So that is what it is. That's no big deal. I'm happy to do it to actually show people and everything too, and get a chance to do a guide and a review on him. I like doing videos for fun. So it's I wouldn't invest in him. That's my opinion on him. I actually would not invest in him at all. So we'll actually kind of, I don't want to drag the video out super long, so we'll do this run here, and then what I'm going to do is just one run in Dragon, and within that run in Dragon I'm not going to do the whole run because it actually slows down my time by about 40 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds. I have noticed on a positive note for him though, in Fire Knight, my time's between 3 and 4 minutes. My times are not very great on Fire Knight, so I've got to work on that myself. But he actually doesn't necessarily increase my time. And I don't know why that is. Maybe the multi-hits after Cold Heart gets a heal reduction on. But it seems odd of why he doesn't actually increase my time, because I feel like Razin brings a lot more to the table than he does. Could just be RNG and everything too. That's pretty much the way it goes, right? But we'll see here. So, okay, he's got the heal reduction on. Now he does 4 hits, 13,000. But you see, he can do some decent damage. If this was Spirit Affinity, he was hitting for 13k a pop on 4 hits. That's actually pretty nice, right? But he's got a 13k hit followed by like a 3k hit, which makes him pretty much useless at Fire Knight 20. Not useless, but borderline useless. So 14 followed by 4, like, it's just not as good. Like that, I'm complaining a lot about him in this video, and it is what it is. But the all right, so hopefully we can get Xavier to nuke him down, nuke the Fire Knight down right here. She was not on cooldown for that. All right, so more Heartseeker can be up or something, so we can get through this here. Alrighty, so he places a reflect damage. I didn't see if he actually had the shield. Okay, this is good. Boom. Right, that's exactly what I was going to talk about. So the reflect damage took 5 turns off the shield. And God, I really hate how the AI in this works, because there's no point to use her Deadly Catalyst when he has his shield up. But whatever. So there we go. 3 minutes, 23 seconds. I still, like I said, average about 3 to 4 minutes anyway. But his damage only 148,000. That's pretty lackluster. Pretty bad, actually. So the only purpose of this guy, I feel like, his main purpose is mid-tier Fire Knight. That's it. Mid-tier Fire Knight. Man, I wish that. Well, I'm gonna sell it. I wish that with some speed on it or something like that. That would be all right. All right, so okay, we'll do one dragon run, and then I'm gonna call it a video here. I'm not gonna have you sit through the whole dragon run either. I'm actually just gonna pause it, but we'll go through the first wave a little bit and see, because at least we're not negative affinity here, so he should actually get a couple decent hits off. So let's see in the second round of attacks, should get the hits off. We'll get the decreased defense, decreased attacks on, and now he does this outflank, and he get a 66,000 hit. So that's what I want to show. But that's, while that's cool, it's not really worth all that much. So I'm gonna pause it. We'll come in when we're at the dragon at the end of it. Okay, we're back here. You saw right there, he did hit for like 20k a pop there. So if he's not negative affinity, he would be really good. Like, I feel like they should change him to spirit affinity. Actually, give him. He would be so much better with spirit affinity for Fire Knight. He would be someone I'd actually probably use and tell you to book. But I wanted to actually be efficient with it, and there was part of me that thought I should actually like book him to show him book unbooked versus booked. But I don't even want to do that because I just feel like it's a complete waste of resources. Like, I'd rather just show you this unbooked, show you what you get, and you can make the decision for yourself if you want to invest in him or not. I am going to tell you exactly what I'm going to do with him right now. I'm going to strip all the gear with him off of him, put it on better champions, and stick him right back in the vault. Probably never use him again after this. Anyway, so that will actually be the end of the video. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I'll be back soon with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Cheers.